एक्चुअली आई थिंक अब आ रही है मेरी आवाज? मेरी आवाज आप तक इसी के थ्रू पहुंच रही है, जूम के थ्रू? हेलो 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 प्रवीण सर?
हाँ सर, आवाज आ रही है सर?
हाँ सर, मुझे आ रही है। आपको आ रही है आवाज?
बिल्कुल आ रही है सर।
हाँ, अब चेक करो सर, अब पता चल जाएगा।
हाँ सर, अब सरस्वती वंदना चला।
अच्छा, हाँ सरस्वती वंदना चला दो। और ये पोस्टर एक बार डिस्प्ले कर देना, मतलब स्टार्टिंग में जब कुछ नहीं हो ना तो वो स्क्रीन शेयर में वो पोस्टर डिस्प्ले होता रहे।
सर 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 आप
हाँ।
अपनी तरफ से स्क्रीन शेयर चालू कर दो पोस्टर पे।
अच्छा, नहीं पहले आप ये सरस्वती वंदना का चेक कर लो।
हाँ, मैं ये चेक कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि सर मैं,
हम्म।
हाँ सर इसी के थ्रू, हाँ सर इसी के थ्रू आ रही है। हेलो।
हाँ 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 हाँ
हाँ सर, थोड़ा सा डिले हो जाता है ना कभी भी।
हाँ।
हाँ सर, हाँ सर आवाज आ रही है। आप
सर वंदना अभी भी नहीं आ रही सर।
ये कहाँ से चल गया? यूट्यूब वीडियो। अच्छा, या ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। अरे वो यूट्यूब का लिंक वहाँ डला हुआ था, वो चालू हो गया। आवाज कहाँ गई? अमित सर वॉइस आ रही है मेरी?
हाँ सर, आपकी आवाज तो आ रही है, लेकिन अभी जो वंदना वाला था वो आवाज नहीं आ रही थी।
नहीं, मैं सर दोबारा एक बार ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, आप देखें, मुझे बता दीजिएगा।
जी। अब आ रही है?
आ रही है ना सर?
अब आ रही है।
ठीक है सर, ठीक है सर,
हाँ ठीक है, अब आ रही है सर।
ठीक है सर, ठीक है, ओके।
आप देख लेना उस टाइम पे म्यूट ना हो, मतलब ऐसा ना हो कि आवाज
हाँ,
ना आए,
नहीं
है
नहीं
ना?
नहीं सर, वो देख लिया एक्चुअली, वो डिवाइस ऑडियो नहीं उठा रहा था ना, ये यहाँ
अब आ
रखा
रही है।
था। ठीक है सर, ठीक
हाँ।
है, ओके सर। सर आप पोस्टर शेयर कर दें सर अपनी तरफ से।
नहीं मैं शेयर करूं उसे?
सर एक्चुअली आप ही कर दें, मेरे पास अभी है नहीं और मैं दूसरे लैपटॉप पे हूँ। इशू बहुत सारे हैं सर, मैंने बहुत सारी चीजों को एक साथ कनेक्ट कर रखा है।
ओके।
आप कर दो या सर, मैं देखता हूँ। आपने मेरे को व्हाट्सअप किया था?
हाँ, मैंने आपको व्हाट्सअप किया है।
ठीक है सर।
मेरा व्हाट्सएप खुला होगा, उस पे डाल दो।
हेलो प्रवीण सर?
जी सर।
सर मैं दोबारा कर रहा हूँ आपको व्हाट्सअप।
ओके सर, कर दीजिए।
मैं दोबारा कर रहा हूँ, ये वाला करना।
ठीक है सर, ठीक है।
प्लीज चेक सर।
आ गया सर, आ गया।
मेरा व्हाट्सएप खुला है, डाल के ले लो।
हेलो।
प्रवीण सर?
हेलो
जी हेलो।
हेलो प्रवीण जी, नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर जी, नमस्कार।
जब वो दिनों तैयार बैठे, कब ज्वाइन कराना, बुला लो सबको यार। वो कह रहे हेलो
देखो बुलाने का काम आपका।
2:30 वो कह रहे कि मैं 3:30 पे एग्जैक्ट एग्जिट कर जाऊंगा, मेरा लेक्चर किस टाइम हो। मैंने कहा कि 15 मिनट का ही आपका। 3:31 की कोई कहीं मीटिंग है 3:30 को, यानी कि 3:15 को उनका लेक्चर, तो 15 मिनट बाद कहते कि एग्जिट कर जाऊंगा मैं।
हाँ ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं
हाँ।
सर, उनका जैसे ही होगा उसके बाद वो कर जाएं, अगर बिजी हैं तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं। नमस्कार हिमानी मैम।
नमस्कार सर।
एडिटर इन चीफ नवाचार।
हाँ सर क्या है नवाचार? अभी कुछ भी नहीं है, था वेरी इनिशियल स्टेज।
नहीं इनिशियल में है तो हो ही जाएगा।
मैं पवन सर से कह रही
ये
थी।
एक बार कनेक्ट करने के लिए बोल दीजिए, 2:15 बज रहे हैं, लोग अभी कनेक्टेड नहीं
हाँ
है।
हाँ मैं बोल देती हूँ सर। ऐशो को बोले डिस्टर्ब ना करे।
मैडम बोल रहे, आपने तो पीछे पूरा ही वो लगा दिया नवाचार का। हेलो
है ये। अरे सर वो मेरा बेटा है ना, उसे लगा दिया।
नहीं सही लग रहा है। मैं एकदम
मैंने कहा सही से आप भी लगा लो सर। अमित सर आप भी लगा लो ऐसे। कैसे होते हैं आहन?
कैसे लगा पाएंगे?
बताती हूँ सर। आहन बताओ जरा सब कैसे लगाना है।
लगा ले कमर।
नहीं नहीं सर ये बता रहे हैं, आहन बता रहे हैं कैसे लगाना है, आप भी लगा लीजिए।
जी
सर ये बता रहे हैं कैसे लगाना है। अभी शेयर
मैडम बोलो डायरेक्टर सर वगैरह से ज्वाइन कर लेंगे जल्दी।
तो यार अभी 15 मिनट है। 2:30 से स्टार्ट है ना प्रोग्राम। पांच मिनट पहले बोल देंगे उनको, मैं ऑलरेडी बोल भी चुकी हूँ। पवन सर, अमित सर।
हेलो मैम।
हेलो मैम, वीडियो तो ऑन करो।
मेरे वाले में ना कैमरा नहीं चलता है, मैं ना जब करना होगा ना उसे मोबाइल से कनेक्ट कर दूंगी।
ओके ओके। संजय सर। हेलो सर।
जी मैम, गुड आफ्टरनून मैम।
गुड आफ्टरनून सर। अमित सर आज आपने वीडियो कैसे ऑफ कर ली?
पवन सर
जी जी बताइए।
सर एक हेल्प करिए सर, पवन सर
जी बताइए।
सर। ये जो हमारा ये जो पोस्टर है ना, इसे उसमें स्क्रीन शेयर में आप कर दीजिएगा।
अच्छा अच्छा, आप
है ना, इसका स्क्रीन शेयर आप अपने एंड से कर दीजिए।
जी जी सर, ठीक है जी जी।
हाँ जी हिमानी मैम, क्या कह रहे हो?
सर मैं कह रही हूँ आज आपकी वीडियो ऑफ कैसे हो गई?
ऑन हो गई।
नेहा वीडियो ऑन, एटलीस्ट एडिटोरियल बोर्ड मेंबर से वीडियो ऑन कर ले।
अभी कर लेते हैं, अभी
हाँ,
2:15 हुए हैं, अभी कर लेते
अभी
हैं, कोई
टाइम
दिक्कत
है।
नहीं, अभी
ठीक है
टाइम
सर।
10 मिनट हैं अभी।
हाँ हाँ
मैम मैं अभी देखती हूँ, लैपटॉप अरेंज करती हूँ, फिर
हाँ
मैं करती
मैम
हूँ।
कर लो,
हाँ,
वरना आप
ओके।
मोबाइल से कर लो मैम ज्वाइन।
मोबाइल में पता नहीं क्या इशू आ रहा है, एक तो मेरी अभी ना लैब भी है।
ओहो, अरे लैब किसी और को दे दो मैम।
हिमानी मैम, ये मोबाइल से ज्वाइन क्या हुआ, कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है?
नहीं नहीं सर, क्लियर दिखाई दे रहा है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
ठीक है, ओके मैम।
मैडम क्या करना है, स्क्रीन शेयर क्या करना पूछिए।
क्या सर?
हेलो, हाँ सर, जो पोस्टर है ना, जो हमारा पोस्टर है, फ्लायर जो है उसे शेयर कर दीजिएगा।
मोबाइल डेटा से ऑन रखना इन केस लाइट जाती है तो।
और मैडम आप अपना म्यूट और अनम्यूट का ध्यान रखना।
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
रितु मैम,
हाँ जी सर।
आप शेयर कर सकते हो पवन सर को, अगर प्रॉब्लम हो रही है कुछ तो।
अच्छा मैं
कहीं
देखती
कोई
हूँ सर।
है ना,
हाँ
जो
जी।
पोस्टर हमने फाइनल भेजा है ना, वो शेयर करना है आपको।
अच्छा ठीक है ठीक है।
आप कहें तो मैं दोबारा भेज देता हूँ आपको।
नहीं नहीं सर, वो है यही जो अभी फ्लायर मैंने भिजवाए थे।
नहीं, ये नहीं, जो हमारा फाइनल वो था,
कलर्ड वाला।
मैंने भेज दिया दोबारा से आपको, देखिए
अच्छा
ये शेयर कर दीजिए। कुछ शेयर होना चाहिए ना, इस पे ब्लैंक स्क्रीन आ रही है सबकी।
हाँ रितु मैम अब आके आ गई है।
आ गई। चलो। सर मुझे मेल कर दीजिए आप।
हाँ, हेलो, हाँ मैम, गुड आफ्टरनून। आज आप छुट्टी पे हैं? ओके।
मोबाइल डेटा से।
मैम मेरी वीडियो दिख रही है मैम?
हाँ जी सर दिख रही है।
ये मैम दिख पा रहा है ये?
हाँ
ठीक है, ओके मैम, ओके।
शिवानी मैम नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर, कैसे हैं आप?
फाइन, थैंक यू।
थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग सर।
नमस्कार सर, संजीव सर।
नमस्कार नमस्कार मित जी, नमस्कार।
रितु मैम मिल गया आपको?
देखती हूँ सर, अभी तो नहीं आया है। कॉलेज
नहीं,
वाली आईडी पे
मैंने
ही भेजा है।
नहीं, मैंने व्हाट्सअप किया है आपको।
ओह एक सेकंड। हाँ जी सर आ गया।
इसको थोड़ी देर बाद ज्वाइन करना।
बोलो।
हिमानी मैम आपका बैकग्राउंड थीम सही लगा हुआ है।
मैम आपको लगाना है तो ये वीडियो सेटिंग्स में जाके है, मैं बोल देती हूँ, उसको बहुत इजीली लग जाता है।
स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट वैसे नहीं होगी।
स्क्रीन शेयर कर दीजिए बस,
हाँ
स्क्रीन शेयर।
वही कर रही हूँ।
रितु मैम अब हो जाएगी।
अच्छा
रितु मैम अब ट्राई करें।
हाँ करती हूँ। शेयर
शेयर।
स्क्रीन।
Yes, it is done.
मैडम ज्वाइन कराओ, टाइम होने वाला और राशि दे दो। हेलो, हाँ जी सर। हेलो हेलो, हेलो 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 हेलो।
यस सर।
अरे मैडम ज्वाइन कराने में कह रहे दिनू को ज्वाइन करा लें क्या?
सर तो ज्वाइन हो गए हैं सर।
दिनू आगे?
हाँ जी
अरे कहाँ गए?
सर, ये तो आ रहे हैं
आगे?
हाँ जी।
अरे हेलो, गुड मॉर्निंग प्रोफेसर दिनू।
Good morning.
How are you?
Good morning, sir. Welcome, Dinu, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing, everybody?
Director, sir, is going to join soon. I have just talked. Within 5 minutes, he will join, sir.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good, Pawan. That's good. Very good. Good to see you all.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Professor Denu.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I mean, it's my pleasure to be here.
Good afternoon,
Thank you, sir. Same here.
Good. Hi, Sanja. So very, very nice to see you all, and look forward to hearing about your journal and saying a few words.
अजीब सी आवाज आ रही है।
पवन सर, डायरेक्टर सर बस ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं।
ओके, कितना अरे
हाँ, इसको वो रखना फोटो। नहीं है। हाँ, मोबाइल डेटा तो इसी से कनेक्ट कर देना, लैपटॉप भी चल जाएगा।
Himani ma'am, please mute.
वो डायरेक्टर सर को पीएम कह रहा है डायरेक्टली सारी फैकल्टी को ज्वाइन करवाना है। Good afternoon, Professor Dino. Dr. Poonam here. Hello, sir. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good to see you again.
Very good, very good. It was my pleasure to visit your institute.
Yeah.
Last, yes.
Last year.
Yeah, last year.
We are waiting for you to see you physically here after the COVID.
After, yes, absolutely. We're in a challenging times.
Yeah, that's a challenging time. Again, the wave is coming. Next wave is coming. I think UK and all, it's very bad situation, I believe. UK, the situation is not very good for COVID, I believe.
Yeah. It's not very good.
It's not very good.
Director sir has joined.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir. Sir, shall we start? Amit sir?
Hello.
Hello, Amit sir. Director
Yes,
sir,
ma'am.
shall we start? Lakshman sir.
Lakshman sir, I think he's connected or not. Professor Pao is connected. Good afternoon, Professor Pao.
Yeah, hello, Dr. Amit Singhal.
Good afternoon, sir. Good
afternoon. Good afternoon.
How are you,
Yeah.
sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
Thank you, sir. Thanks for connecting. Thank you.
Thanks
for
for the
accepting our invitation.
Thanks for the invitation. Thank you so much.
Director sir. Director sir आ गए ना?
Yes, he's connected, but I think
पोस्ट
voice.
बोल देते हैं बनाने. Director sir. डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए हैं शायद.
Okay, please wait for 1 or 2 minutes, but please, Himani ma'am.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Good afternoon, Dr. Imani. Good afternoon, everybody.
Sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Very
You
good
are
afternoon.
audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Sorry, there was a network problem, internet problem.
Okay, sir.
In case in the middle, if I de-link, it is the problem of the network, not my fault. Kindly bear with me.
Yes, sir.
I saw Dr. Dino.
Good afternoon. Good morning from here, but good afternoon.
Very good afternoon, Dr. Dino. How are you?
Very well, thank you. My pleasure to be on
How
the
are
other
you?
side. Very well, thank you. Thank you very much. And how are you?
Oh, it is our honor. It is our honor.
And my honor too.
To see you again and again.
Yes, definitely.
Dr. Pao and
Amazing.
Sure.
Very
Thank
good
you.
afternoon, Doctor.
Good afternoon, Director. Thank you so much for the invitation. Thank you.
Yeah, it is our honor to invite you, and definitely we want to closely associate with you people regarding that research, particularly Dr. Dino, our friend Dr. Pavan, who is in the same field, and I came to know you are inviting for a keynote speaker also. Thanks for that also.
Thank you.
We are highly grateful to you. We are highly grateful to you for accepting our invitation.
Yeah, it is our honor.
Thank you. Dr. Imani?
Okay, sir.
Yes, everybody has joined.
I think Lakshman, sir, advisor, sir.
Dekho. क्या डॉक्टर अमित?
Yes, sir. Sir, लक्ष्मण सर से एक बार बात करो.
बात कर लो. And Dr. Dino, then how things are going on at your end? How is this pandemic COVID-19 at your place?
Well, it's very challenging, I haven't been into work since March, the beginning of March.
Okay.
So that's what, 6 months, I think, haven't been at work, but I've worked very hard from home. Because life has transformed into a virtual world, but we still meet each other very regularly, and it's actually quite fruitful. It's, even though it's a very dark cloud, it does have a silver lining. And this silver lining actually generates new ideas. And actually,
and any plan to start the offline classes?
Yes, we're doing that at the moment. All our classes are offline, are online, should I say? Online.
Online.
Yeah. Okay. That is a challenge.
Any short plan?
And the only thing that's suffering is laboratory work, because we can't be in the laboratory. So what we're doing is trying to change the education to do upfront things that are to do with computing and with reading and so on, background work.
Okay.
And then we're deferring the laboratory work to a later time, because in physics, laboratory work is very, very important to understand the physics in depth.
Okay. I don't know. Good afternoon. डी साहब खाना खा रहे हैं क्या? अच्छा. हाँ डी साहब खाना हो गया डी साहब? काइंडली डी साहब ज्वाइन कर लीजिए. काइंडली, थैंक यू डी. Dr. Amit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
बात हो गया?
Hello. Yes, sir. Sir, he's just जी sir. Yes, sir. He's just connecting within 1 or 2 minutes more.
Okay.
Please bear with us, please.
Okay.
Professor Dino, there is one question to you. Professor Dino?
Yes.
Because many people are working on the machine learning in high-power laser plasma interaction, there is a new possibility. I think that there is a new possibility in the laser plasma interaction, laser plasma accelerator. Many people are working on in machine learning, your application of machine learning, laser plasma interaction.
Yeah.
What are the new things in this area?
Yeah, we're doing the same thing.
Here we also started some work, basically the machine learning in laser plasma interaction, because if someone is find out that the absorption of the laser in the plasma is totally different as in machine learning. The profile of the density profile is totally different.
Amit sir, Lakshman sir has joined.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sir, shall we start now?
Yes, please, you can start.
Okay, sir.
Dr. Saab, can we start?
उनका म्यूट हो रहा है, लक्ष्मण सर का.
ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, स्टार्ट कर लो.
Okay, sir.
go ahead, please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Honorable Chief, yes sir. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Pao Anseung, Dr. Dino Jaruzelski, respected Chairman Sir, Shri Dinesh Goyal ji, Vice Chairman Sir, Mr. Akshat Goyal ji, Group Advisor, Dr. Lakshman Prasad, Executive Director, Dr. D.K. Chauhan, Director Sir, RKGIT, Dr. D.R. Somashekar, Director Academics, Dr. Vikesh Kumar, Dean Student Welfare, Shri H.G. Garg, Dean EII, Dr. Puneet Chand Srivastava, Principal Pharmacy, Dr. Monica Sachdeva, all HODs, faculty members, and my dear friends. On behalf of entire editorial team of Navachar, I extend a very sincere welcome to all of you present here. Friends, we are living in a country on which we remember our God before starting any good work. So, I request Mr. Praveen ji for playing Saraswati Vanna.
Amit, volume is missing.
Yes, sir.
Volume नहीं आ रहा है.
Praveen sir?
Yeah, sir, sir. One
Praveen
minute,
sir,
sir.
volume is missing.
Sir, sharing, sir.
Please take care.
नहीं आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा, नहीं आ रहा. एक मिनट सर.
Hello, Praveen sir?
Yes, sir.
Praveen sir, volume is not available.
Sir, actually,
voice is not available. Okay, no.
सर आप वीडियो प्ले कर दीजिए, मैं बोल देता हूँ मंत्र, मेरे को आता है.
ओके सर,
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
नो प्रॉब्लम.
आप इसे बंद
आप
कर
वीडियो
दीजिए.
कंटिन्यू कर दीजिए, मैं बोल दूंगा. या कुंदेन्दु तुषार हार धवला या शोभ्र वस्ताव्रता या वीणा वरदंड मंडित करा या श्वेत पद्मासना या वीणा वरदंड मंडित करा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत संकट प्रभृति देवै सदा वंदिता या पातु सरस्वती भगवती देश जाड्या.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Amit sir, for the wonderful mantra chanting. Now it's time to welcome our honorable chief guests, who are none other than Dr. Pao Anseong and Dr. Dino Jaruzelski. Now, Dr. Pao Anseong He is a director in Smart Living Technology Research Center, Taiwan. He is also vice director in Taiwan, India, Artificial Intelligence Technology Innovation Research Center, National Chungcheong University, Chiayi, Taiwan. He is a professor of computer science and information technology, Taiwan. He is a IT fellow member, IEEE ACM senior member, IMCM life member. Now, heading towards our another chief guest, Professor Dino Jaruzelski. He is a professor in Department of Physics, University of Scotland, Strathclyde, UK. He is a director of the Scottish Centre for the Application of Plasma-Based Accelerators, University of Strathclyde, Scotland, UK. He is a plasma physicist and a fellow of the Royal Society of Edinburgh and Institute of Physics. His research has major implications for the development of next generation X-ray and ultra-high intensity lasers. He has published more than 3,000 papers in a journal of repute. Welcome, sir. Now, with a huge round of applause, let's kickstart the program and come together to inaugurate Navachar. In same regard, I again request Praveen sir to coordinate the same. Everybody now can hold the front page in their hands. Wow. Such a wonderful moment. Congratulations to whole RKGIT Parivar for this remarkable achievement and proud moment that indeed comes true due to the efforts of Honorable Director Sir Dr. D.R. Somashekar and entire editorial board members. Now I request Honorable Director Sir Dr. D.R. Somashekar for an inspirational speech. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Mani. Just to confirm, am I audible, Dr. Mani?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Chief Guests of the day, Dr. Paul from Taiwan and Dr. Dino from UK, respected Group Advisor, Dr. Lakshman Prasad, the directors of the RKG group of institutions, the deans, HODs, and the chief editor of the Navachar, Dr. Imani Mittal, and Dr. Monica Sachdeva, principal of pharmacy, committed band of teachers and friends. Friends, at the outset, let me compliment the Navachar team for inaugurating the International Journal of RKGIT, the Navachar, on this auspicious day. Friends, you all agree with me. Today, everybody is talking about the self-sustenance. Even the National Education Policy, the 2020, also speaks about lot of emphasizing on the research, the innovative projects, and its publications, and so on and so forth. It is very unfortunate. The research in India is still a very big question mark when compared to the other developed countries. But nevertheless, we are all proud of producing a very renowned scientist from India also. And all these things are taking place in heaps and bounds, but still a very long way to go to make our own identity in the worldwide location. Friends, this Navachar is an institutional journal where the faculties, the researchers, the scientists can contribute their papers in this journal. And no doubt, any journal is a documentation of the works done by the faculty, the researchers, the scientists, the industrialists, and so on and so forth. So here it is an humble step in a nascent way we have started from this year to give a platform for all the educationists to publish their paper. And you all agree with me. See, these documented papers which are available in the journals will become references for the younger generation to take it up and go ahead with their research works, whatever the research work and in the field. A lot of effort has been put to bring out this Navachar, and of course the Navachar is a content of only 9 technical papers from any field. It is in a very vast field. So this is the objective of releasing this international journal, the Navachar. And at this juncture, I request all the faculty members, whether they are from the India or from abroad, generously contribute their technical papers so that a small baby can grow and find a place in the global market. And of course, I congratulate the complete team of Navachar for working day and night to bringing out, and also they have a very good number of a list of reviewers to review the papers which are received and to ensure the quality of the paper. I congratulate once again, and I also wholeheartedly welcome both the chief guests, Dr. Pau and Dr. Dino, who have accepted our invitation to inaugurate this Navachar. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Over to Dr. Imani, please.
Thank you, sir, for always inspiring us. Now, I request Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Pau Ansiang, to motivate us by his speech. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm very happy to be here online with Director Sir and all of the deans and Dr. Amit Singhal and everyone from RKGIT. Initially, I had given a talk, I think some days back, also in a faculty development program held by RKGIT. I must take this opportunity to congratulate RKGIT on this very meaningful and a big step in trying to encourage students and professors and all the researchers in the academic community to share their knowledge through this kind of publication. We do have lots and lots of journals all around the world, but I think each journal has its own meaning. As far as Navachar is concerned, as the name goes, Navachar means innovation. So I think I would like to talk something about innovation. We all know that actually there are two words. One is called creativity, the other is called innovation. Often we mistake these two words, creativity and innovation, to be the same thing, but actually they are a little different. Creativity means you come up with some new idea or some new concept of doing things, but you don't actually realize the whole thing. So it's merely a concept. But when you realize the concept into something more concrete, it's called innovation. Based on these two words, I would like to send a message to all researchers who will be contributing to this journal or other means of publication, that besides coming up with creative ideas, actually the next step would be actually realizing the whole idea into something more concrete, like maybe a prototype, or you come up with a very concrete algorithm, or even like, for example, for startups, often we talk about MVP, minimal viable product. So let me share one slide with all of you, if I can do that. Okay, yeah. Is my slide visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me just change it. Yeah, so first of all, congratulations to Rajkumar Goyal Institute of Technology. Hope this journal will be a landmark of the success of RKGIT. So as I just said, creativity is the production of novel and useful ideas by an individual or a small group of individuals working together. Innovation is successful implementation of creative ideas within an organization. Often universities are involved in contributing to innovation, and the main channels for knowledge transfer are the following. As you can see from the slide, we have collaborative research, intellectual property, research mobility, academic spin-offs, labor mobility. These are the more formal methods of channels for knowledge transfer. Of course, we also have other methods like research publications, conferencing and networking, geographic proximity, facility sharing, and training. Whenever a university are involved in all these 10 different channels of knowledge transfer, it leads to innovation. So as we can see from here, research publications is one of the channels. But for a research to actually publish a paper, we need to go through several steps. Like we need to first move into collaborative research. We need to decide on what are the IPs, the intellectual properties, how we can actually develop students for the talent market, how we go on conferencing and networking with other peers from the same area. Then only you can come up with very good research results that can be published. So research publications is actually presentation of something which you have done, maybe for the past few months or a few years. Then only you can do a research publication. So with this, I would like to say that actually, whenever a student or any researcher comes up with an idea, we often talk about the technology readiness levels. So instead of TRL 1 and 2, which are the lowest levels of getting the concept ready, actually we move on for all the researchers, we move on to the other levels like 3, 4, 5, and 6, where we actually develop the prototype system so that we can be sure whether our creative idea is implementable or not, and whether it has any economic value or not. Because whenever we have a creative idea or a new creation and it does not have economic value, then I don't think that is quite useful. Like suppose if you created something which is just for the fun of it, I don't think it will be very useful. So basically, the technology readiness level is something which we often look at when we look at a research. And then for startups, as I just said, minimal viable product, MVP, is something which is between a prototype and a product. So whenever we start a research, we create a prototype, and then we move on to MVP. Suppose we have a startup, and then finally, when the startup becomes an actual company, we have the product. So this is a progress in the research that we can do. And so the for conclusions, I would like to say that come up with a creative idea. Whenever you want to do a research, actually the creative idea is the most important. Like, for example, I have many master and PhD level students. I often ask them, what is your creativity in your research work? You have to know what exactly you are doing. So what can you say in one sentence or two sentences, what is the core creative part of your work? So that is the first thing. You have to come up with a creative idea, and then you have to build a prototype to see that if your creative idea actually works. And of course, we can gradually move to a minimal viable product if you have a startup, and of course, then you can move to a product. Finally, if you're actually doing a product. But the main message that I would like to bring here is that you don't stop doing research. Irrespective of whether you are just coming up with an idea or doing a prototype or doing a minimal viable product, you continue doing research. And I think with this, when you have not stopped doing research and you continue doing research, you will have lots and lots of different useful results which can be published in the journal. Okay, with that, I would like to say thanks and also congratulate RKGIT with this very meaningful step in creating a publication that can be used by academicians and the educationists in India as well as abroad. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for motivating us and sharing valuable knowledge with us. We would definitely work hard to integrate your valuable suggestions in our journal. Now I request Dr. Dinu Jaruzelski to enlighten us with his speech. Welcome, sir.
Hi, it's my pleasure, and thank you very much for inviting me to this inaugural session for the journal, and thank you all for being here to listen to a few words that I've got to say. I'd like to maybe commend the Institute, the RKGIT Institute, which was actually, I think it's more or less 20 years old. It must be having its 20th anniversary this year, from what I understand. And it's an institute which is young and vigorous, which was is recognized by the All India Council for Technical Education. So it's a technically focused university, and it's affiliated to a technical university in Lucknow in India, the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam University. And it has grown a lot in the last 20 years, in particular, providing a very high quality education to a broad range of students in subjects from B.Tech or degrees, B.Tech, B.Pharm, Bachelor of Pharmacy, Masters of Pharmacy, MBA, and Masters of Technology. And it's been rated as one of the best multidisciplinary universities in the Delhi NRC area, which I think it should be highly commended for, and which shows the vigor of both the lecturers and also the students. Of course, we need both to make the institute work. And it's a certified, an ISO certified institute, so it is going along with the correct path to actually make an impact. So every big institute has to start small, and it has the vigor to make it big and have a large impact. It has well-equipped laboratories and workshops with all the latest technology. So it is doing all the correct things in terms of establishing itself. And it also supports a broad range of research. And I can maybe single out or identify Dr. Pawan Kumar, who's my collaborator, inviting me to visit the Institute, who undertakes world-leading technology research in harnessing plasma. Plasma is a primordial medium of the universe, and it's the 99.99% of the visible universe. And he investigates how to harness this plasma, this medium, which is not very common on Earth. Of course, we see it in plasma lights and things like that, plasma and in lightning flashes. Of course, one has plasma. And how to harness these things, something which you cannot easily get your hands on. And his work is extraordinary in investing new ideas in how to harness these to the benefit of society. And I think that's one of the important aspects of the Institute, is how to benefit society while becoming a world leaders in the field. So, and the youth and the vigor of the society, of the Institute, is a light that shines brightly. And this light will eventually become something of great importance to India. And the journal is one way of engaging with the broader community. And the Navachar journal, and I commend the editor, Dr. Himani Mittal, for this stewardship of the journal. And in the early days, it's going to be challenging to find, get people to write articles for it, to set up the editorial board, etc. And so this journal is focused on finding solutions to problems in science, problems in engineering, in pharmacy, and in management. These are the topics, the main topics of the Institute. And the journal provides an opportunity also. It provides an opportunity both for the academic members and also for industrial professionals, people who engage with the journal, to put their heads together to see how one can harness modern technology, because it's sure that one has to keep abreast of modern technology and to try and ensure you not only keep abreast of it, but to steer it in a way to serve society at its best. It'll provide also a way of providing the glue, the contact for multidisciplinary research. Multidisciplinary, combining ideas, always leads to new ideas. This is an incredible journey that people take, combining new ideas and combining existing ideas to generate new ideas. So doing that, one can always feel that one is maybe one of very few people that's experiencing something absolutely new in society when one does that. And also, the journal is a traditional journal in some respects, because it nurtures better connectivity between people. And that's one way. Publishing work is one way of doing this. Enhances visibility. It will help the Institute, RKGIT's visibility in the world, and providing the modern technology by online platform. Now, everything we know in COVID-19, everything is online. So it's completely modern in that respect. And it's open to all readers. So it has the welcoming, open aspect of it. And it also makes the contribution to global society, both in technology and in science. So I wish it the greatest of success in its journey to reach out to this wider community. And I hope that it finds many readers and also attracts leading authors to publish their work, their leading research, and to also comment on technology and society. Because I think a journal not only communicates new ideas, but it also brings to the attention old ideas in new ways. And by doing this, it becomes a jewel in the crown of the Institute, and also becomes something that India eventually can be proud of, to harness the vigor and the energy of the young people and the older people who provide the stewardship and the guidance, to provide ideas and innovative ideas, to lead the way in society. And it provides a forum for engaging. And so with that, I'd like to to wish the journal, Navachar, and everybody associated with it, and I have the fullest confidence that it will become something great in the longer term. Everything starts small, like a seed, and grows into something great. One doesn't know actually what it's going to grow into, but one needs the vigor, the energy, the nurture to make it grow into something. And then it grows. What it grows into depends on everything else, on the way people support it in the longer term, the staff that will provide the energy to engage with the broader population. And so thank you very much. And I hope that it's for great success in the future. And I'm looking forward to seeing it prominent in the list of journals in the world list of journals, and to gain a reasonable high impact factor within a good time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for encouraging us with thoughtful words. We are really grateful for the time and effort you took to share your thoughts with us. Now, I request Dr. Lakshman Prasad, sir, to shower blessings and enlighten us with his thoughts. Welcome, sir.
Am I audible, Dr. Himani?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Himani, for inviting me to speak on this occasion.
Yes, sir.
Our chief guest, Dr. Pawan, speaker of the day, Dr. Dinu, senior functionaries of the RKGIT, eminent faculty members, and ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I am very happy to be a part of this event, inauguration of Navachar. I had the advantage of having the speeches of two very eminent personalities, Dr. Pawan and Professor Dinu. They have spoken about what the new ideas are, what creative ideas are, and what innovation is. So I don't think I have to dwell on this subject in a longer way. But I must say that it is a very good initiative of RKGIT, that it has come during the period when India is celebrating its innovation decade. Our country's decade is innovation decade 2010 to 2020. And it is, Navachar is coming on the terminal year. Terminal year 2020 is also a 20 years old institution. I find when I saw the content of the journal Navachar that it is integrating many areas, engineering, pharmacy, management, and whatnot, which probably if I look at the journals available in the world, I don't think this kind of assimilation or integration is found in these kinds of journals. Normally, journals are devoting to a particular subject, a specific subject, whether it is electronics, electrical engineering, management, pharmacy. But this uniqueness, certainly I find. The most challenging part would be, as Dr. Pao said very clearly, that we have to look for the innovations, not for the creative ideas. So on innovation, this is the challenge for the editorial team. How do they bring in the articles? And as Professor Dinu mentioned, that we have to maintain the credibility of the journal. Credibility can be maintained only when the editorial board works very hard, looks at the content, had it peer-reviewed kind of situation, and then only bring that particular article into the Navachar journal. So this is a great challenge for the editorial team. By the way, I was impressed very highly by Professor Dinu's introduction about the RKGIT, that I think he has very well equipped himself with the content what RKGIT is and what it does. And just for the sake of mentioning Professor Dinu, let me mention that I visited University of Strathclyde twice. One in 1982, when I was with the Business Development Institute. Dr. Pickett was our director. It was a certification course which I did in your university and my university, of course. And secondly, when I was with the University of Oxford, I did visit my old institution, University of Strathclyde, which is a fantastic institution, in 1984. So I'm very happy that while Professor Dinu is belonging to a place at the moment where I stayed, I visited, I enjoyed Glasgow. Well, with this small brief, since I had the occasion that two very learned speakers have already spoken about this innovation, so I would keep myself very brief, and I wish that this effort of RKGIT fructifies and becomes useful to the society. And I do agree that any journey starts with the first step. And anything has to be small first before it becomes bigger. So this small step of RKGIT should be a step of the Neil Armstrong on the moon. So you go ahead, and I wish every success to your efforts. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir,
Yes,
for
over to Dr.
enlightening
Emma.
us. Thanks, sir, for enlightening us. Since we are entering a new phase of the journal, I believe we can benefit immediately from your valuable suggestions. Now I invite Dr. Amit Singhal, Executive Editor, Navachar, to propose a vote of thanks. Amit, sir.
Am I audible, Himani ma'am?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Chairman, Shri Dinesh Goyal sir, Venerable Vice Chairman, Shri Akshat Goyal ji, Advisor RKG Group, Professor Lakshman Prasad sir, Executive Director, Dr. D.K. Chauhan sir, Director RKGIT, Dr. D.R. Somshekhar sir, Director Academics, Dr. Vikesh sir, Principal Pharmacy, Dr. Monica Sachdeva, Dean Student Welfare, Shri H.G. Garg, our most valued invited guest of the day, ladies and gentlemen. It's my proud privilege to have been asked to propose vote of thanks on this occasion. It's a moment of great honor to have the opportunity to thank all who graced this inaugural ceremony of the International Journal Navachar with their valuable presence. Today, I take this opportunity to put all my gratitude in the form of words. I, Dr. Amit Singhal, on behalf of Rajkumar Goyal, Institute of Technology, Ghaziabad, and on my own behalf, extend a very heartfelt thank to Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Pao N. Huizing, Director, Smart Living Technology Research Center, CCU, Taiwan, for gracing the occasion as a chief guest. Sir, today your presence in this function has immensely enhanced the importance of the event. Thank you, sir. I sincerely thank our keynote speaker, Professor Dino, Director, Scottish Centre of the Application of Plasma-based accelerators from Scotland, UK, for sharing their ideas, experience, and the elegance with which they explained everything is extremely commendable. I wish to express my gratitude to our group advisor, Dr. Lakshman Prasad sir, for their valuable blessings. Sir, we are always humbled by your presence and obliged by your great words. Words can neither qualify nor quantify how helpful your guidance and advice has been. Thank you, sir. I am very grateful to our director, Dr. D.R. Somshekhar, for providing this opportunity to organizing this event. Sir, it was not possible without your continuous encouragement and support. Thank you, sir, for leading us so well. I would like to thank especially Executive Director Dr. D.K. Chauhan, Director Academics, Dr. Vikesh Kumar, and Dean Student Welfare, Shri H.G. Garg, for giving us motivation to organize this event. No event can take place without a hardworking and dedicated team. So I extend a big thank for making this event successful with your contribution. I'm thankful to the organizing team also. A well-deserved appreciation to Dr. Himani Mittal and Dr. R.K. Yadav, Editor-in-Chief Navachar, for result-oriented approach and excellent coordination. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Above and beyond all, let us not forget the backbone of the ceremony. We have been fortunate enough to be back with such a kind management of the Institute. Thank you so much for being our pillars of support. Furthermore, let us have a special recognition for all the wonderful audience who remained patient throughout this program. Today, my words are not enough to express my gratitude. Before closing, I want to say that it is not an end. In fact, it is the beginning for the academic and industry professionals to put heads together for a catch in modern technology, serving society at its best. We thank you for being with us this evening. Thank you all. Over to you, Himani ma'am.
Thank you, Amit sir, for completing this event. Now, with due regards, I'll officially end this meeting and once again say thanks to our chief guest to spare time
Thank
for
you, sir.
us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Pao. Thank you, Professor Dino. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
you,
Professor
sir.
Dino.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Professor.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Bye. And thank you. And I look forward to seeing you all in India not too long from now.
Thank
Maybe
you,
in Southside too. Goodbye.
Bye, sir.
Congrats, Dr. Himani.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats, congrats the complete Navachar team. Good luck,
Thank you,
everybody.
sir.
Keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Amit sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you,
so
madam.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pawan sir. Thank you, Ritu ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Amit sir, can I end this?
Thank you, Praveen sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Can I end the session?
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
प्रवीण जी धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very nicely conducted.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean sir.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.